So, OpenCode is genuinely one of the more flexible AI coding agents out there right now. You bring your own API keys, you pick your own models, and the terminal UI stays out of your way while you work. The agents.md file it generates is a smart touch because it gives the model a starting reference point for your project structure, and the plan mode and build mode tab switch is something you end up using constantly once it clicks. For an open source tool, it has moved fast, and the plugin system especially has gotten quite powerful, with over 20 hook events you can tap into. That is more than most commercial tools give you. But here is something a lot of OpenCode users hit after a few weeks of real use. The model itself is not really the problem. What becomes the bottleneck is the layer around it. OpenCode does not carry persistent coding habits between sessions. It does not enforce how you want features planned before coding starts. It does not run structured code review by default. It does not remember what worked in the last session. Every conversation starts fresh, and you end up re-explaining preferences or just accepting whatever the model decides to do. That gap is what a GitHub repo called Everything Claude Code fills, and it officially supports OpenCode as a first-class target. Everything Claude Code started as a configuration and workflow system built specifically for Claude Code, Anthropic's ELI coding agent. It won the Anthropic hackathon and has been actively maintained with real production use across multiple applications for over 10 months. Over 80,000 stars on GitHub right now. But the repo has expanded well beyond Claude Code. It explicitly supports OpenCode, Cursor, Codex ELI, and Anti-Gravity, and the OpenCode integration is not a half-finished port. The .opcode folder in the repo has a complete configuration, full plugin support, skill definitions, agent files, commands, and hook coverage across OpenCode's event system. It is a properly maintained target. What this repo actually installs into OpenCode is a structured operating layer on top of whatever model you are using. The core of it for OpenCode is the skills system. OpenCode reads skill.md files from the .opcode/skills folder or the .agents/skills folder in your project. Each skill has a name, a description, and a full set of workflow instructions. At the start of a session, OpenCode reads all the available skill descriptions and loads the full content when something relevant comes up in your conversation. So instead of re-explaining how you want code reviewed or how you want a feature planned, the skill carries that instruction load automatically. ECC ships 37 skills for OpenCode specifically: TDD workflow, security review, front-end patterns, back-end patterns, planning, verification loops, search first research, continuous learning, strategic compaction, API design, deployment patterns, and a bunch more. On top of that, you get 12 specialized agents for delegation, 31/commands you can call during a session, and full plugin integration with hook coverage across OpenCode's event system. The session start hook loads context from your previous session, so you do not start cold. The file edit hook handles auto formatting after changes. The session idle hook save state when you step away. Those run quietly in the background, and you notice their absence more than their presence, which is how good tooling should work. The install is actually pretty straightforward, and you do not need to run any scripts or package managers to get going. First, you clone the Everything Claude Code repo from GitHub. Once you have it, open that folder and copy the .opcode folder and paste it directly into the root of your own project. That single folder contains the OpenCode configuration, commands, agents, and plugin setup. Now if you open that .opcode folder and notice the skills folder is missing or incomplete, just go into the .agents folder inside the repo and copy the skills folder from there into your .opcode folder. That covers everything. After that, you open your terminal, navigate to your project root, and run OpenCode. Once it loads, type /skills, and you will see all the available skills listed right there. Things like TDD workflow, security review, front-end patterns, back-end patterns, search first, and more. And if you type just a /, you will see all the commands available too: /plan, /code review, /tdd, /learn, /checkpoint, and the rest. Everything is there and ready to use from that one folder copy. No install scripts, no npm commands needed to get started. Once it is running, the workflow changes noticeably. Instead of just prompting the model directly, you start using structured entry points. You type /plan before building anything significant, and the planning agent produces a proper implementation blueprint. It defines the data model first, identifies interfaces before any implementation, breaks work into phases, and marks where verification should happen. That structured plan is genuinely different from just asking the model to go build something. Then you use /TDD when you want the model to write tests before any feature code. /code review runs the code reviewer agent against a structured checklist after implementation. /security scan runs Agent Shield, which is a static analysis tool built at the Anthropic hackathon that checks your configuration files for secrets, misconfigured permissions, and injection risks across 102 static analysis rules. Alright, so let me show you this working on a real project. I am going to have OpenCode build a personal expense tracker dashboard, front-end only, no back-end, no external dependencies, one single HTML file. It has a transaction input form where you enter a description, an amount, and a category. Below that, it shows a running total and a category breakdown with proportional visual bars. At the bottom is a full transaction history where you can delete any entry and the totals update instantly. Simple enough to build in one session, but actually useful as a standalone tool. First, I switch to plan mode with tab and tell it what I want. Plan out a single file front-end expense tracker with transaction input, category breakdown bars, a running balance, and delete functionality. No external libraries, no build step, just HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. With the ECC planning skill, what comes back is a structured blueprint. It maps out the data model before any code. It defines the functions that will handle state updates. It separates the rendering logic from the event handling. It marks where the verification pass should happen before calling it done. That planning quality is what the skill brings. Without it, the model would just start writing HTML immediately and figure out the structure as it goes. I switch to build mode and tell it to proceed. Watch on screen as the file comes together. The form section renders first, with input fields and a submit button. Then the balance section shows total spend and a count of transactions. Then the category bars appear, each one scaling proportionally to the largest category spend, so you get an instant visual sense of where your money is going. The transaction history list loads at the bottom with a delete button on each entry. When you add a new transaction, everything recalculates and re-renders immediately. When you delete one, the totals adjust and the bars rescale. The output on screen right now looks clean and is well organized internally. The JavaScript has a clear separation between the state object, the render function that reads from state, and the event handlers that update state and call render. There are no scatter DOM queries or random global variables. The CSS uses consistent spacing, a dark card layout, and category bar colors that are distinct enough to read at a glance. If you open this file in a browser, it works with no setup. That structural quality in the output is what the front-end pattern skill guides the model toward. Without that skill loaded, you get the same feature set, but with messier code organization and inconsistent styling decisions. The skill does not write the code, it just gives the model better defaults to work from. The continuous learning piece is worth mentioning because it is the part that compounds over time. As you work in OpenCode with ECC installed, you can run /learn during a session to extract patterns from how problems got solved. These get saved as instincts with confidence scores. When you run /evolve, related instincts cluster together into new skills that are specific to your codebase and your way of working. You can also export instincts and share them across a team, so everyone's OpenCode setup benefits from patterns one person discovered. Over a few weeks of consistent use, the skill layer starts to reflect your actual project conventions, rather than just generic best practices. For model choice in OpenCode, since you are managing your own keys, a practical pattern is to use a stronger model like Claude Sonnet or Opus for planning and architecture work, where reasoning quality matters, and switch to something faster and cheaper for quick edits and small fixes. OpenCode makes it easy to switch mid-session, so you can be intentional about it depending on the task at hand. Pairing that with the strategic compaction skill from ECC, which tells you the right moments to run /compact so you do not lose useful context mid-implementation, keeps both quality and cost in a reasonable range over long sessions. The repo is MIT licensed, completely free, and the link is in the description. There is also a shorthand guide and a long-form guide linked in the README if you want to go deeper on the memory persistence system, verification loops, and running parallel agent workflows with Git work trees. Alright, so that's it from the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like this video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.